Good morning. I am sitting here doing my devotion time. I have a dog on my lap and a cold cup of coffee sitting next to me. And I've already taken my cat to the vet this morning, and I'm not really ready for the day, but yet here I am. I'm going to do this anyway. So, this is me. I am just was reading through some different Bible verses this morning, and I came across 2 Corinthians 3, and it is let's look over here, 18. So 2 Corinthians 3, verse 18. And one portion in it stood out to me, and that is just what I wanted to comment on today. And it is that we are being progressively made into the image of Christ. And for whatever reason today, maybe it's because I'm not ready for the day yet, and I'm looking at a kind of a messy house right now, and I've got a list of things to do that are a mile long, and feel like I should have gone to work today because they were super busy, but I have a list a mile long, and so I decided to stay home instead. But whatever reason, the fact that I'm being progressively made into the image of Christ seemed to be a relief to me this morning. It's not a destination that I have to be at just yet. I am being transformed. There's been significant changes in my life, and for that I am so thankful. But I also know I slip up, I make mistakes, I'm not perfect, I grumble, I gossip. Um, I screw up right and left. I'm impatient, I'm about as normal as the next person. And I tend to feel really guilty about some of that stuff, that I feel like I should be farther along in my faith. Um, I've had issues with jealousy. That seems to be something very significant that I tend to beat myself up over for, that it's wrong, that I shouldn't feel these things if I was a good Christian, that I've done something bad. I like to call myself a recovering codependent person. So I do not feel I have the condition of, but I most certainly struggle with the effects of codependency. So that is something that I consider a weakness that I wish I could just be rid of. Yet it is an inherent part of my personality, apparently. And I think that that is a part that um, makes me compassionate, that makes me caring, makes me go beyond what maybe the average person would do for another person. I can go way too far, and that is not healthy. And it's a fine line to walk when you're dealing with people with problems. But again, when I read a verse that says, I am being progressively made into the image of Christ, I am so thankful that the work in me is not done yet, that the pressure is off, that it's probably not going to be until I get into eternity that I am perfected in his image. But I know that as I walk this earth, as I live this life with all of my imperfections, that I am still a work in progress, that the potter is still molding his clay. And I am so grateful that he doesn't quit on me, that he loves me, that he's forgiven me, and he thinks I'm worth it. And you are too. Have a good day.